Those are the eggs of the red-eyed tree frog. Hi, my name is Kyleigh, and I'm here at Bato, Colorado Island in Panama to talk about my research project for my tropical ecology class. So, at first, my group is actually going to do a project about the density of lizards and salamanders and where they live, in like the forest, in the grasslands, even next to people. And at first, it sounded like a really good idea because the first day we went out, we saw we saw some whiptails, we saw a couple geckos and such. We didn't see any amphibians, but we didn't really turn any logs over. And we were really pumped about that. And we were going to use pitfall traps, we were going to catch, everything. Except when we set our traps out, we didn't catch anything. It went on for 3 days. We kind of, screwed around with different kind of traps and different ideas and didn't really get much. Now, to bring it back to the tree frogs, that was actually the next topic that we switched to. And we, at first it was kind of like, oh yeah, we're not really quite sure, do we want to measure their calls? Do we want to measure, how many we can find in a night? And my group mate Logan actually, stumbled onto the idea of counting the eggs and to see if that has anything to do with, the height of where the eggs were laid. Typically, they don't lay their eggs on this kind of structure. I know that, those guys back there are really cute and all, and, they do have water to fall into afterwards, but at the moment, that's not where they're going to be laying their eggs. Typically, these frogs lay their eggs on the undersides of leaves that overlook, still water ponds. But we wanted to see if, because they're easily predated upon because they're outside of the water, and here in the rainforest, everything has to be tough. So in order to evade predation, we were thinking maybe, these guys, lay more eggs down near the water because it's closer, or because that, less predators can get closer to that. But actually, we found that that wasn't the case. We actually found zero correlation between the height of the clutch and how many eggs there were. When we also did an extra little side thing where we measured the length of the leaf to see if, maybe smaller leaves have smaller clutches. Also not true. So right now we're still a little confused. How does the tree frog know where to lay its eggs? How does she know if the leaf can fit however many eggs she wants to be on there? We're just not quite sure. So it's just something we have to look in, that our group or future researchers would have to look into when looking more about this. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.